I'm with Margate manager Reece Prestedge after his side's 3-3 draw against Sheppey in the final pre-season friendly. Reece, pre-season's done. Were you happy with the final performance there?
I think there was a lot of positives to take from it. Do you want to end as a 3-3 at home to an opposition in a lower league? No, of course not. But it is pre-season, so we have to take the positives out of it. And for me, we've conceded 3 goals, but they haven't carved us open. They haven't really created much. We've given 3 goals basically. But I've just said in there that if you're 2-0 up, 3-1 up, you've got to kill the game, because that's what I'd expect from a league game, especially at home.
And just on that point, how much did you speak to the boys after there about game management? Like you say, we were 2-0 up at one point, 3-1 up as well, so 2-goal advantage both times, and letting that slip, it's obviously disappointing, but it is a pre-season friendly, so you can excuse that somewhat. But game management will be important, won't it?
Yeah, and that's what we've just spoke about in there as like an open forum sort of thing. I've said my bit on it, that if that was a league game, I'd come in here very disappointed. And to be fair, most of the boys are, and it is a pre-season game, so which is good, pleasing to see. And yeah, we know, they know that we've got to kill that game off, especially when you're at home.
And today was game 9 and the final pre-season game. How would you wrap up your schedule over the last sort of 6 weeks?
I think it's been testing, and I think it's shown us what we need to work on in the build-up for the last week. And as an overall, I'm pretty happy with where we are. We've scored goals, we've defended well, we've organised. Probably letting a bit too many goals, but that's part and parcel of pre-season, that you've got a lot of players, you've got a lot of trialists, you've got a lot of people trying to impress. And unfortunately, you can't go starting 11 every game. And like I said, as an overall, I'm pretty pleased.
In 7 days now, completely clear, no game in the week, obviously, leading up to Whitehawk here next Saturday. How much preparation will be going in this sort of final week? You've got 2 training sessions. Yeah. What will they look like?
Yeah, so there'll be obviously a lot of defensive shape and stuff like that, a lot of attacking shape and patterns and that, and hopefully like the tactics of corners, set pieces, where we want them to be, what positions we need to set in, and pretty much just like make sure that defensively and as a team that we're more solid.
And just finally, Reece, it's good to be able to ask you this question now. Whitehawk is a competitive game.
Yeah.
A new season, of course, so a little unknown, but what will you be expecting from the visitors next Saturday?
I think it'll be a bit of a feisty game, considering what happened last year, obviously. Even though it was last season, there's always that little bit in the back of your mind of what happened. And at the end of the day, you've got to beat what's in front of you. So at home, like I've always said, home games are 3 points.
That's brilliant. Thanks for your time. Well done today.
Cheers.